I started in an E&R church in Pennsylvania when I was in 8th grade. And, you know, we talk about extravagant welcome now as our phrase, but back then I had been involved. My grandmother, I was not a church person. My grandmother went to a church that she took us to occasionally, but they didn't drink, smoke, wear makeup, play cards, all that sort of thing. I couldn't see that, even in 8th grade, as particularly related to my Christian faith. And I finally, because of an incident that happened in the church, said, I'm not going back. And my mother, who was not a church person, said, well, I think religion's good for you. You got to go to a church. And I chose the church that was closest to my home, which was an E&R church then. And the very first day I went, my sister and I, she was in 5th grade, I was in 8th grade. We walked in, the pastor was waiting for us. We met the woman who was the superintendent of the church, who was wearing makeup. And I thought right then and there, this was the place, and I've been there ever since. I was confirmed the year the United Church of Christ was formed. Probably the most transformational experience for me related to a divorce I went through when I was a pastor. And I was so feeling down about myself that I was resigning from the church at the same time. And my board talked me into staying and to say, you know, you need to heal too. And they supported me through that transition. And that was really transitional because for me, I was always saying that's the sort of thing we ought to do for people, but I'd not been on the receiving end before. So it was wonderful. I was provided with opportunities that I wouldn't have found in any other denomination. So that openness and that willingness to take a risk has been central for me.